Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario World. The last part we completed the Star World and started off the Special World, and now we're going to continue on and do the rest of it, and see what we get for doing it all. Now, I think this is awesome. It's not that awesome of a level, honestly. The shells, if you have a blue Yoshi, obviously help, but everything on this level is ice physics, which is not fun. And once you get to this part, even that little arch there has ice physics, so watch out for that. And you have singular blocks of ice physics and fish and bonsai bills, and it's not fun. Thankfully, Yoshi can break it. And that's the first level done in less than a minute. Yeah. And now it's time for Groovy? Yeah, Groovy. Now this is a very familiar looking level. Why? Well, it's the title screen. In fact, I wanted to attempt to do it here, but I didn't feel like it when I actually recorded it. There are times when I play this where I actually try to mimic the title screen as best as I can. Why? It's because I'm that bored half the time when I'm playing stuff like this. Well, not that this game's boring, but there are times where I just get so bored that I feel like doing it. I'll literally just boot up the game and do it. Groovy is actually the easiest level out of the Star World, Special World, though. Purely because it's made to make the game look easy from the beginning. And, yeah, easy. Although I hate these two charging chucks because they not only cost me both my cape feathers, but also my blue Yoshi. Mind you, I cut back to getting a new one after this, but still, I would have liked to have that one. Also, I'd like to point out just how big Mario's nose is when he's small like that. It's kinda big. And now it's time for Mondo. This is actually my personal least favorite out of all of them. First off, there's water. While it doesn't look like it, there is a current going in it. I'm constantly being pushed to the left. And having a Yoshi for this is rather nice, because there's shells later on that allow you to fly all past this all. Actually, how many levels have I just flown through entirely? I don't know. Also, I should mention right now, clearing the Star World, Special World, dang it, I keep on saying, why do I keep on saying Star World? That was the last world. Once you beat the Special World, you actually have all 96 exits. The final level does not count as an exit. So, after you finish the Special World, check your exits on the title screen. If you have 96, you're done. So, once you get the shell, it all becomes easy flying. I hate this level so much, I really do. I especially hate the flying Hammer Brothers. I cannot say that enough. Hammer Brothers are always annoying. No matter what game they're in. Unless they're Mario Strikers, charged, in which case they're very useful if they're on your team. But Groovy's not that hard of a stage overall, as I mentioned before. And now it's time for what I consider the second hardest stage in the game. Outrageous! And it is quite outrageous, if you ask me, to the point where I just decided to say, screw it, and fly through it all. Yoshi can swallow those fires, but the residue they do leave does burn you, I believe. And you're gonna need to get that springboard right there and carry it with you quite a bit of the way through, because you need it to get over to that pipe. You don't need it for this pipe because of the Hammer Brother. But I do believe you need it for this last pipe in this level as well. I don't fly through the entire thing, sadly, but I do get enough, far enough in to be past the annoying parts. Actually, no, I think you only need the springboard for that one. Alrighty then. But you just got a lot of stuff coming at you in this stage, and it's not fun. I jumped on a hammer, brother. You have no idea how rare that actually is to do in any of the games. And with that, only one stage left to go, and it's actually a rather unique one. Funky! I really do hate these names, actually. The big thing with this stage is that, first off, 200 seconds. However, this stage, I believe, is longer than 200 seconds, just barely. And there are now green fruit that Yoshi can eat. Well, actually, no, you can get through the stage by running, but you're gonna cut it really close, I can tell you that much. When Yoshi eats the green fruit, however, you gain, I think, 20 seconds? So this is pretty much just get to the exit as fast as you can. Certain ROM hacks actually like to use this for much better speedrun levels, in my opinion, kind of like how Luigi U works. But yeah, this is it. This is the final level. That's not the final level. I'm surprised I avoided those Goombas. Well, they're not Goombas, actually. They're something else entirely, but they're pretty much the Goombas of this game. I'm sorry, Yoshi! I had to get at least one betrayal in there somewhere. I'm sorry, buddy. But with this, we're home free. You are winner! A super player! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Yes! And with that, everyone, we've beaten the non-final final level of the game. 96 exits has now been achieved. And the last bonus game. And I started out so good for that one. Oh well. I got 2 lives that are useless to me. Now you might notice that there's still 3 minutes left in the video. Well, for one thing, we have a new Warp Star. Special World 2? Nope. Autumn. By completing the Star World, you get pretty much autumn themes for the overworld, and some nice little sprite changes in the actual levels. For instance, Koopa Troopas now have Mario masks that are kinda creepy. Freaking Piranha Plants are now jack-o'-lanterns, and Bills, probably the most disturbingly so, are now Pidgeots that stare into my soul. Pidgeots just being birds that fly in midair. They're from Mario 2, I believe, USA at least. It's a weird little change. I don't know why this is even here to begin with. In fact, in the Game Boy Advance version, I believe they actually changed the stipulation for getting this little change. I think you had to either get all 96 exits or all the Yoshi Dragon Coins. So yeah, that's a nice little change. I'm not sure why it's there at all. In fact, it's kind of a pointless little bonus thing, but it's there nonetheless, so I wanted to show it off. So with that, let's take one final stroll through the overworld towards the final level. All the grass is nice little strawberry-ish autumn to it. Good. Also, let's make one last stop at the ever-so-useful top-secret area. I never really showed it, but I do actually come here off-screen quite a bit to get power-ups. It takes me a good minute every time, but eh. The Vanilla Caverns is now, ironically, chocolate. That's nice. Yeah, nothing's much changed up here, although for some reason it's now a layered cake. And the bridge is green for some reason. The Forest of Illusion as well has taken on the reddish tint, making it a bit, apple-y. Although, I guess that's just pure autumn, though. And perhaps best of all, Chocolate Island is now mint-flavored. That's nice. And now this place is chocolate as well. But, with that, I'm gonna need to end this off here. I know it's a short video, but the credit sequence is long enough for me to warrant making another part. But, thank you guys for watching, rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and next time on Let's Play Super Mario World, we're taking the fight to Bowser. See you guys then.